because it's an uncrowded place at the last mile, at the elite level, at the top 1%. And there is an acceptance of that burden of loneliness when you quest to get to that level of success. It isn't the only place, though, that it is lonely out there. And we don't hear a lot about that. It's lonely at the beginning, it's lonely in the transition, it's lonely all through the journey. And we see it on the media all around that we've got a real challenge with isolation and loneliness. And so I want to put this out today and say to you, if you are lonely, I see you, no matter where you are on your journey. In my world, the world of business, we often are shocked at how lonely the journey is because we expected our partners, our children, our peers, our network to be behind us on the journey, and we don't always get that. And yet at the same time, we are stunned if we have the tenacity to go find it, that there are strangers who will cheer loudly for you, who will believe in you, who will take you at first value from day one. I learned a really valuable lesson when I was just in my early 20s from my best friend, somebody I'm still very good friends with today. We had an opportunity at the time, three of us, to take a semester abroad. I didn't choose that first opportunity to say yes. Mighty International Travel came later, and I went solo. But at the time, when two of my friends said yes to that opportunity, I was really lonely. I was left behind. And she said to me right before she hopped on the plane, this piece of advice that I've held with me almost daily on the journey of life. She said to me, Christine, loneliness is a perspective. You can be lonely in a room full of strangers. That is true. You can be equally lonely in a room full of people who know you well. That is also true. So if you are finding yourself right now lonely, the advice she gave to me was, it's temporary. And it's temporary when you choose to reach out. And at the time she had asked me, she said, I hope you will always take my phone call, even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I am 8 hours ahead of you in France. And I always have taken that phone call. And we've been friends more than 30 years. My invitation to you, if you're listening to this, is I see you if you're lonely. I am you. I'm lonely too. And I want you to reach out because together we can choose that the moment is temporary. And we can find tables to collaborate, to connect, and to trim that lonely period and make it smaller. That's the invitation of the day. Over the next 10 days, I'm going to come to you every single day with a tip, an insight, and a perspective. I hope you enjoy the journey. But today, it's lonely. And I see you. I'll see you tomorrow.